Well, that should be better. Yeah, well, that's what I was worried about. I had to mess with the audio tracks for Dr. Decker, and I knew I was going to be worried, because unless I fixed it for the stream, there was not going to be any microphone audio. And sure enough, I went on vacation, and here we are. If we can just confirm that you can hear me now. I'll just wait a second. Okay, great. Oh, God. Okay, well, I'll start over then. Let me repeat everything I said for the last 15 minutes. Okay, let me think here. Alright, so we're playing Stardew Valley on the PC, even though I bought it on the Switch. But I really wanted to be playing Monster Hunter World, but when I got home yesterday, I discovered that for some reason, my game capture device is no longer functioning. And I tried everything to fix it, can't fix it, so I had to order a new one, which will be here soon enough, and then we'll be back in business. What else? So, yeah, I'm back from Colorado, which was a good vacation. Let's see. I talked about how even though I spend most of my time sitting at home playing video games, I go on vacations to sit there and play video games, because that's what I enjoy. But I like to go because I like to just, you know, I don't have to work for a week. It's nice, cool mountain air. Hang out with the family for a little while, eat some good food, drink some good drinks. So it was a good one. The thing that I didn't get to mention last time on Hanging with Mangg, I got cut off, was I was going to talk about the movie theater room that they had there in the house. They had like 12 bucket seats, like movie theater bucket seats, lounge seats that went all the way back. So you could like lay down here. They had cup holders, real comfortable seats, nice dark room with no windows, 75-inch TV on the wall, surround sound, the works. It was really good. And so they watched movies in there every night. And I hooked up my consoles there every day. I played through all the Uncharted games, which is, that's a great series to play in a movie theater room. Very cinematic stuff. I enjoyed that quite a bit. I played some Hollow Knight on the Switch on there, which was cool. It's a good looking game. And then I played some Monster Hunter World on there, which was really cool. I beat it a second time. I mean, I beat Xeno'jiiva a second time. But I finally hunted Devil Joe, since I haven't played in a while. So I hunted Devil Joe for the first time on the big screen. That was cool as hell. Because even, like, people walking in and, like, looking, it's like, holy shit. Like, you're fighting a giant fucking dinosaur. Like, it's cool. So that was really sweet. And so that inspired me to buy my own 70-inch TV, because that's how I am. Normally I thought I was against that whole concept of just sitting in front of one screen and playing a game, because normally I always have something going on. You know, I'm talking, or I have a movie playing, or YouTube, or whatever. Even when I was like 13, I put up a little tiny TV on my desk with a DVD player just so I had something to watch while I was playing. Like, I've always been about that, multitasking and stuff. But no, sitting in that movie theater room, I sat there for a long time just playing games. And it really only bothered me when there was like a loading screen, but then you just have a phone there or something. So yeah, I ordered a big TV, nice sound bar, and I'm just gonna, it's gonna be cool. What else? Well, anyways, oh yeah, I was talking about vacations. Oh, I was talking about Food Network, right? Let me reiterate this, because I wanted to get this point across about the Food Network, because I watched a bunch of Food Network and Travel Channel while I was there, a lot of food-related shows, and I want to redo my side tangent about Bobby Flay, because Bobby Flay is an asshat. And under no circumstance should you enjoy watching Bobby Flay. But there's a show on Food Network called Beat Bobby Flay, which I thought I would hate because it has Bobby Flay in it. But that whole show is about people shitting on Bobby Flay. Alright, it's about people like yelling at him, telling him he sucks. Like, there was an audience member just up in the rafters just yelling, "You suck, Bobby!" And I was like, yes, that guy, he is my hero. And, like, the hosts, like, keep rooting for Bobby to lose. And, you know, it's all jokey, sure. You know, Bobby just laughs along with it. But we all know these people are hoping he loses. So, I enjoyed that show more than I thought I would. And so, finally, I can get to this point. When I was a teenager, I watched Food Network day and night, just constantly. I loved it. Back when it was all, you know, actual cooking shows and stuff, instead of just competitions. But during the summers, on Food Network, like, at least once a day, they would show barbecue competitions. That was a big deal during Food Network summers. It still might be. I don't know. I haven't watched in a while. I didn't see any while I was in Colorado, though. But barbecue competitions were all the rage. And so, you know, we're talking like, you know, Tennessee, Kentucky, Kansas, Georgia, Alabama, Missouri, Texas, you know, all over the place. Just these crazy barbecue competitions. And it was just like an hour-long, just non-stop montage of incredible looking barbecue. And so I was talking with my parents and some of the other members of my family, and I'm, you know, like, it would be really cool to go on a barbecue road trip. You know, to go down south, you know, hit up a barbecue festival, hit up some of the best restaurants around for barbecue, and just have like a week of non-stop barbecue. So that's something we're discussing, because I'd really like to try that once. Because up here in Wisconsin, you know, we have barbecue places, but Wisconsin is not known for any form of barbecue. So, yeah, I mean, I think no matter what, they're going to keep going to Colorado every year. And, you know, I might go, we'll see. It depends on some factors, but I would certainly like to do a barbecue vacation, if possible. So we'll see. Anyways. This week on this channel, of course, we had Final Fantasy XVIII and Dr. Decker. We did have some issues. I don't know how they occurred. I guess I was in a rush to get all these videos uploaded and rendered and blah, blah, blah. But one of the Final Fantasy videos was a little too zoomed in, and one of the Dr. Decker videos cut off too early. So I've re-uploaded both of those for anyone interested. Otherwise, we're just going to keep that up this week. We've got more Dr. Decker, more Final Fantasy. There's not going to be any roll manging this coming week either. That has to wait another week. But yeah, other than that, it's going to be pretty much the same schedule. Yeah. And it might remain that schedule until Octopath Traveler comes out on the 13th. I think we'll probably finish Dr. Decker before then. In fact, I'm certain. But I don't know if I want to have anything fill the gap. We'll see. On the Exploring series on Monday, we had the Children of Lear video, which, yeah, not exactly a super performer. Well liked enough, but the views are not exactly there, and I didn't think they would be. You know, just some of these lesser topics, you really have to be interested in the whole mythology or whatever to be interested in. So, oh well. And then tomorrow we've got the Wheel, the Towers, and Kim for Elder Scrolls, which I'm hoping actually for some popularity with that one. I don't think there's a tremendous amount of videos related to that topic. The main issue is that I don't know how many people are searching for that. So I'm hoping... I don't know, I'm hoping there's just some good recommendations YouTube pulls through. But we'll see. And then I think this coming week I'm working on the Cattle Raid of Cooley. So we're going to be doing Celtic mythology at the very least all through July. And then I think probably when I'm at Gen Con we'll do the polls. So I can skip work that week. Yeah, I guess that's about it. While I was in Colorado, we did play a few games of Netrunner, which was, you know, it's fun. It's fun stuff. We did have one game where I was playing the Corp, and I actually went through my entire deck, which has never happened before. I got to the last card, and I actually won on the last turn before I would have lost by having to draw from an empty deck. I didn't think we'd ever have that happen, but it's pretty damn close. Yeah. So I think for Godbound, I talked last week about Lexicon of the Throne, which is the new supplement. I actually have the book in my hands now. And in addition to having a bunch of new words, like the dragon word, the artificial intelligence word, the vengeance word, theft word, network, which is just, like, there's a few words that are just for, like, sort of futuristic or cyberpunk type games. So the network word is all about computers, the internet, things like that. So here, commit effort for the scene to vanish and emerge instantly from any computing device within 1 mile. You know, stuff like that. Here you go, black hole. The Godbound indicates a particular topic to blacklist, whether specific or general. No network connected to anything within 1 mile of the Godbound will be able to carry data related to the topic, whether static files, phone calls, text chat, or images. It's pretty cool. Also, there's a gift here called Viral Meme. The Godbound imparts an idea to a connected network. Every intelligent user of devices currently connected to that same network receives that idea and will be predisposed to consider it true until and unless it is contradicted by personal experience. That's cool. So in addition to all the new words, there's also a bunch of, like, there's stuff for, like, building religions and different faiths, stuff like that. So there's like all these tables for unusual prohibitions or restrictions of your faith. So you can roll on all these tables to get like, never touch or use a common tool or weapon. Never eat or drink with non-believers. Never wear a particular color or type of clothing. Oh, there's all these tables for coming up with like different saints in your religion, like historical saints. And so you can have for like, how are they remembered? What time did they live in? What was their role in life? Or here's a holy festival generator. How open is it? How significant is it? What aspect of the faith is celebrated? Notable elements. Ritualized street fighting between neighborhoods. Public omen taking to discern the god's favor. Vicious attacks on non-believers or traditional enemies. That's a pretty cool, that's a pretty cool festival. You just beat the shit out of non-believers. Here's a temple generator. A cleric generator. Like, there's just all these cool tables throughout Godbound. Oh, this helps you... A bunch of tables for the structure of the church, the head of the faith, and their authority. Religious roles and titles. Like, there's so much here for creating religions. Which, yeah, I mean, for Godbound, obviously, religion is a big part of it, but all of this is usable in any game involving religion. Here's a small-scale religious conflict generator, large-scale. All these tags for your religion. Like, literally, you could just make up an entire detailed religion in like 5 minutes just by rolling on these tables. Like, look at all these different tags. Militarized faith, reformist struggles, restricted membership, state faith, syncretus. I know, I'm just going off on this tangent here. Ethnic creed. Specific to a particular ethnic group. I could just read these books to you. Oh, and here's some more details about cults for your Godbound, which is obviously specific to this game, but this is useful. The requirements of your clergy, daily obligations, initiation requirements, negative prohibitions, positive requirements. Charismatic priest is teaching a better way to perform the requirements. That doesn't actually help. Yeah, this is a cool book. I just got it today, so I haven't read through it, but cool shit. I'm looking forward to getting back to Godbound. I think we all are. Boy. I guess that's about it. Yeah, I'll have to put a comment telling people to skip the first 17 minutes, but yeah, there's not a whole lot to say. I haven't done much in the last week since I last talked to you guys. Mostly it's just been sitting around playing Uncharted and Monster Hunter World and eating food. Oh, I talked about bison tacos, but I don't think you heard that. We went out to a Mexican place, and they had bison tacos. And it was really good. Like, I had one of my mom's steak tacos, and I thought the bison was better. Like, bison should be all over the... Like, bison, they're creatures made for eating. They should be everywhere. Bring back bison. Yeah, I guess that's it. This was kind of ruined by the lack of audio, because I said a lot of interesting things, and now we're past that. Oh well. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. Check out the Wheel, the Towers, and Kim on the Exploring series tomorrow. We got more Dr. Decker, some more Final Fantasy VIII coming this week. We're not going to finish Final Fantasy VIII this week. I think there's 24 videos in that series. So, yeah, probably not quite this week, but definitely next week. And we might finish Dr. Decker this week. We'll see. But, yeah, that's it. My name is Mangg. This has been Hanging with Mangg. I'll see you fine folks next week.